Hello, stay right there. This is Mohammed Sadiq. Welcome to Real Estate Income Magazine, next episode of Hangout. Today I have a very special guest, Joe Sesso. I will be introducing him in just a moment. On the behalf of Shiv Ganesh, Editor-in-Chief of Real Estate Income Magazine, and myself, thank you so much for joining for the information-packed training today, just like any other training we had. This brings us to today's topic, 5 reasons why you should use a real estate pros while investing. Real estate pros mean realtors, real estate agents, and other professionals. Our guest is going to explain all. The gentleman who is our today's guest is Joe Sesso. Joe Sesso is a national speaker for Homes.com and author of award-winning real estate investing book, Foreclosure Revolution. Please join me to welcome Joe Sesso. Joe, welcome to our show.
Well, thank you for having me. Thank you very much.
Joe, where you are hanging out from today? I am from Atlanta, Georgia today.
I'm hanging out from Chicago, Illinois, the National Association of Realtors World Headquarters, and that's my hometown, so I'm very excited to be here.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful. Thank you so much for taking the time to join with us. Let me start with this. What makes you uniquely qualified to speak on why real estate investors to use Real Estate Pro when investing?
Well, what makes me uniquely qualified here, Mohammed, is that I've been in the real estate business for now more than 15 years. I started off as actually an investor, and I realized that I was having a hard time getting money from banks because of the fact I really wasn't qualified, I wasn't making enough money. So what I did was I rethought my strategy, got my real estate license, learned really about the business, and then represented investors. And then through my representation, I became an investor myself, and I built a multi-million-dollar portfolio, wrote the book, and then became the national speaker first for Realtor.com, and now my present-day title, national speaker for Homes.com. So I'm uniquely qualified in the sense that I use both hats: the hat of being the real estate investor, as well as the hat of representing real estate investors as a realtor.
Oh, wonderful! That's amazing. We are looking forward to the information. Jim Rohn said, "Bigger the why, easier the how." Why using Real Estate Pro when investing is so important to achieve a greater success?
Well, I actually believe there's 5 reasons, and these are personal reasons that I've actually learned the hard way and that we've seen from people. Because when I first started investing in real estate, I was always like, well, I don't need a realtor, because if I find a realtor, all they're gonna do is they're gonna make a commission off of me, and it's gonna take money out of my pocket. When in reality, it was the opposite that was true. They actually put more money in my pocket. So the first reason I want to talk about is the fact that realtors or real estate professional, they have better access and the fastest access to the most accurate data out there. So what I mean by that is they're members of what we call an MLS, or a multiple listing service. And having this data means that you get the most accurate data out there when it comes out. Now, sure, investors can use websites like Homes.com to find real estate that's for sale, and the data there is accurate, but it comes on a little bit of a delay. Not to mention the fact that the MLS also has the best sold data, properties that have sold the day they sold, not waiting for it to go to the tax information like what most of the sites are able to pull from. So having that information is really, really important when it comes to making a decision of what a house is worth now and what it can be worth. So that's reason number 1. The second reason is that the misconception is that when you're buying property that you have to pay a realtor a commission. The actual commission is paid by the seller. So if I'm investing in a real estate property, I would want a realtor to represent me. Not only are they going to give me that accurate data from the MLS, but they're also going to be able to come in there and negotiate a deal for me, and at the end of the day, they're going to get paid, but the seller's going to pay them, and it's not going to come. $1 will not come out of my pocket. So it doesn't cost me anything. I'm getting a tremendous value from it, and they're making a commission. So that's reason number 2. The third reason is that realtors also can be a great resource for the hot deals. I mean, keep in mind that they are constantly in the know. They're networking with mortgage brokers, banks, other realtors, and just people in the community because of the fact they're so good at networking. So when a hot property is coming up, or there's a distress sale coming up, they know about it first. And if you have a good relationship with a realtor or a number of realtors, especially ones that focus on and specialize in investors or foreclosures, you can get the hot deals before they even hit the market. Realtor can let you know, hey, this is a property, it's going to go on the market next week. Let's take a look at it now, and if you like it, we can make an offer for this property, and you can actually get a deal before it even hits the market. So having these realtors in your network is extremely important, because you can grab hot deals before they hit the open market and before people have access to them. So that's another reason why it's really, really important to have an agent on your side. The next reason, the fourth reason, is that realtors can help you with finding other team members. In my book that I wrote, The Foreclosure Revolution, which is available on Amazon and also on my website at joesesso.com, I talk about formulating a team. And when you talk about forming a team, it comes down to saying this. Like, my team consists of a home inspection team to make sure that the properties that I'm buying are going to be fit and there's no huge problems that I need to worry about later on. I have an attorney that handles all my paperwork for me and deals with the banks on that end. I have bankers and financiers that lend me the money. I also have investor partners, realtors, and other team members that I use such as contractors and handymen that I use to do the jobs for me after I buy a property, fix it up so that I can flip it or rent it out. So having a team members are great, but realtors know lawyers, they know home inspectors, they know mortgage brokers and bankers because they deal with them every single day. So this way, a realtor can definitely help you finding the right team members to fit your strategy. Remember, not every mortgage broker is maybe fit for an investor. Not every home inspector is going to fit your model. So you need to figure out who the best people are for your team, and a realtor can definitely help you with that because they have a lot of experience dealing with a lot of different of these professionals and these tradesmen. And finally, and this is, I think, the best reason, is that realtors are the best negotiators. You know, when we look for properties on investment, we always want to, of course, buy low and sell high. That's obviously the essence of investing. But the thing is, a lot of times we throw out offers out there, and if we don't know what we're doing, we can actually offend the seller by lowballing them too much, and if we don't do our research, that can really turn off the opportunity. Believe me, it's happened to me, and I was a seasoned professional when it happened. But the thing is that through strategizing, through working with an agent and figuring out, okay, this is what a property's worth now. I think we can come in with this, and we can, massage the figures here and leverage this here. You can definitely get some great negotiations. And so having a skilled negotiator, a realtor who does this on a daily basis, who knows how to negotiate, who knows what to look for in negotiations, these can definitely help out in helping you get the best property for the best possible price. And so that's the fifth reason why I think that you should definitely use a realtor or a real estate professional when investing in real estate. There's so much of an upside, and I don't see any downside.
Thank you so much, Joe. I really appreciate that. That's a very detailed explanation, and I'm sure our real estate and income magazine subscribers, who are majority of them are real estate investors, active, and some are actually getting into real estate investing. They got a great education from you. Even though you're starting out or you already have so many properties, you want to act on this advice given by Joe. And while he knows what he's talking about while he's speaking and meeting with realtors from homes.com all over nationwide and speak on the speaking circuit. So that's a great advice. In fact, that really clears up my misunderstanding, which I had. Oh, I don't need to work with a real estate agent because I consider them as a kind of a foe instead of my team member. That's a great tip, Joe.
Well, thank you very much. And again, it's I learned this through experience, and I lost some deals because of it. And but overall, once I learned that a realtor could definitely do a lot more for me, it's definitely paid massive dividends, and that's why I love speaking about it, because it's a great topic, it's a personal topic, and it's put a lot of money in my pocket, and hopefully it'll put a lot of money in the listeners' pockets as well.
Yeah, thank you. What would you like to say as a final word? Who would like to join you on homes.com?
Yeah, basically, if you want to, if you ever want people want to connect, they can definitely. I would say that, first of all, people who go to homes.com, you can look for great deals there for properties. We have over 4 million properties that are for sale there. You can put them up. People put their properties up by owner or by realtor, so you can find great deals there. There's a lot of great resources. If your listeners want to connect with me, they can connect with me. I'm on facebook.com/joe.sesso, and they can see me there, and they'll see my profile pop up, Joe Sesso, Real Estate Edutainer. As you mentioned, Mohammed, I do travel the country, and I speak to real estate professionals and investors across the country on the speaking circuit. So, as a matter of fact, I just got back from Denver, and that, like we had talked about earlier on. But yeah, so they can connect with me there. I'm also on Twitter at Joe Sesso, my Twitter handle. Love to connect with you, and love to be able to help your viewers out long term. And we really look forward to Real Estate Income Magazine. It's a great magazine, and I'm looking forward to the next issue.
Thank you so much, Joe Sesso, for sharing your wisdom with us today on the behalf of Real Estate Income Magazine. We really appreciate you. This is Mohammed Siddiq wishing you good luck, good sales, and I do hope our path cross again very soon. Our next hangout at Real Estate Income Magazine. All good wishes. Bye bye.